Hey family, good morning to you. Good morning to you. Hey Mary, how you doing? Living the life. How you doing, Peggy Toe? Janice, Lisa Taylor. Good morning. Lovely channel. Kenyatta, Candy, Leslie, Deborah, Sharon, Ruby, Gloria, Bates in the building. Bertha Williams is in the building. Alicia, Kenyatta Lucas, Shelley. Good morning to you, Shelley. Camille, Sweet Peaches, Summer, Cherie, Leslie Henry. The other one was, there was another one in here. What was her name? Leslie Harris. And we got two Leslie Harris? We got two Leslie Harris? Hmm, is that right? One of them's in big caps and one of them's in small caps. What you doing, Leslie? Anita B. Good morning to you, Yip Yip. Dana Green, Linda Green, Coco, Wanda, Snuggles, Corrine. Good morning. She says, hey, beautiful. Regina, Monique. Good morning, Jenny. Just read your text. Good morning, Water Girl. Oh, yes. And Tina Powers done put in the link, you guys. Make sure you guys go hit up Nora's Authentic Designer Handbag. The link is in the chat, www.tracy.com/closet/Nora915. You guys, she sponsors this channel. She has your handbags, your authentic handbags. They are name brand. They are not generic. They are the real deal. She has Louis Versace. She has Kate Spade. She has Dooney and Burke. She has Calvin Klein, Nine West. Oh, look at shit. Papa, didn't I tell you Sugar always like to come in here and do all that? Do that rocking and a rolling. Carolyn, Veronica, good morning to you. Angie Crooks is in the building. Good morning to you. Candy, Sharon Wright, Rodney Bolden is in the building. Hey, Rodney, how you doing? Rodney Bolden is in the building. That is Microwave Frank is in the building. Good morning to you. Okay. Veronica, Rakia, Crystal Powers, Kenyatta. Yes, we know, Kenyatta. Yes, I'm not giving no eyesight on that right now. I'm just not gonna do it. Okay? So, but thank you for the information. Sharon, good morning. Tanya, good morning. Tanya Daniels is in the building. Sharon Simpson is in the building. Cynthia Green is here. Regina. She says, Marsha Poole, Anita B. Make sure you guys go over there and visit Nora's Authentic Designer Handbag. Teresa Anderson. And yes, we got Vanita in the building. Rakia. I think Rakia's in the building. I seen somebody speaking to her. Yes. And there's reasons for that. But and I know you guys don't know what I'm talking about, but it never fails. I'm not trying to promote, first of all, I'm not trying to promote Steve Wilco. I'm not trying to promote him. Second of all, my feelings about this case, I'm not trying to promote anybody in the case at all. Okay? I wanted you guys to know that. That's why I'm not saying anything about it. That's why I just, it's just, somebody needs to tell where the baby is or whatever. If they ain't doing that, I don't I don't care. I don't care. I don't care to look at people cry and all this other stuff. I don't care. Because if you really think about it, and we're going to talk about it for a minute, since every time I come on here, I have to hear that, you know. Natalie Price, Miss Queen B, Zena, and I think, she said, my bad, no problem, girl. You good? I mean, Kenyatta, see, I've been having a lot of time to think, and then certain things that I know on the back end that I really never said nothing about. So, you know, I mean, we're gonna talk about it a little bit. Hey Sonya Watts, how you doing? Good morning. Good morning to you. You good? You good? I don't want nobody to get all in their feelings because I said I ain't gonna talk about it. Cause I really don't want to talk about it because Crystal's talking to Rodney. Um, Zena's here. Okay, you guys, let me. Number one, Impress is in the building. Zena Torbert is here. We put out a commercial for Vanetta Ferguson. I hope you guys went and checked it out. And I was thinking about that. We put out the commercial yesterday. I worked on it. Actually, we got another commercial that I worked on. We got it done. We had to go make some changes on it. But Vanetta Ferguson's commercial is up there. All her information is in the commercial. There's no reason in the world that you can't get in touch with her, family. She started her own business, and we want to kick her off with trying to help her out. So we put out a commercial for her. I don't know. I don't know how you guys feel about it. I thought it was really different but nice. I really liked it. And if you don't got Facebook or I didn't put her email on there, but if you don't have Facebook, she got her personal phone number on there that you guys can call her and exchange information or whatever. She could tell you what the prices is. If you want her to make you like a throw not I don't want to say throw rug, but one of those smaller comforters or whatever for your baby, or just to put on your bed if you want it on curtains. But she can put your portraits of anybody on a pillowcase. If you want a pillowcase where you can go wash it or whatever, she can do that. If you want it on a pillow where, I don't know, some people may say, that's kind of weird or whatever. No, it's not. No, it's not. I've been thinking about it myself. But, you know, like just have a pillow with, my dog on there. When my dog when he do what he got to do, time is short. I might still want to see him. I may want a portrait of him on my wall, or my brother that passed away or something, or I just if it's a loved one, like at one time, you know, if you dated someone and they passed away, and you still in mourning or whatever, and you're forgetting what they look like because you haven't seen them or whatever, take that picture, make sure she get it. She can put it on a pillow, and in that way you can still keep their memory. I'm just telling you guys, it's a good way to do things. Um, but I mean, she does really good. Y'all see, y'all love it. I don't know why my phone wouldn't show me some of this stuff. Thank you, Marie, for the super chat. We got to do super chat for Marie and Aubrey Anthony all this week. Kenyatta said it's a great commercial. Hey, Belinda, Queen Belinda. How you doing? Kai is in the building. Good morning, good morning, good morning. So we're going to have to do some super chats this morning because we got Marie. She said, I love her commercial. Love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. Interested in getting one for my kid's father. Yep. A throw blanket. Thank you, Candy. Thank you. Y'all know what I'm talking about. A throw blanket. Candy in the building. She says, let me get you on track, girl. I got a lot of things on my mind. So let's do the super chat dance real quick because we got Andrew Crooks is in the building too. I didn't come on yesterday. I was trying to relax, but I actually stayed on the phone pretty much 99% of the day, which was not bad. It's just I'm just saying, I had to catch up with a lot of you guys. And I did. I caught up with a lot of what you guys were doing. People say, "Oh, she finna do the super chat dance." I sure am. It dropped 10 members. Uh, super chat, super chat, super chat, super chat. Thank you, Murray and Audrey Anthony. Kicking down doors, knocking out windows. We're not gonna worry about it. Release. Shake, shake, shake it up. Shake, shake, shake it. Stir the pot, stir the pot. Stir, stir, stir the pot. Stump it out, stump it out. Stump, stump, stump it out. Hey. Release, 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 release. Thank you, Lord. Thank you, Lord. Won't he do it? Won't he do it? This is Monday, relaxing Monday, you guys. This is my son's birthday. Hey, today is the 16th, November the 16th, 2020. We got a lot to be thankful for. Won't he do it? Won't he do it? Won't he do it? Release, 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 release. Thank you, Lord. Thank you, Lord. Thank you, Lord. Thank you, Lord. Won't he do it, you guys? Every time. We think she said, my son's 16th birthday is today. Yes. We got kids that are still growing and they got birthdays, you guys. Be thankful. Here he come. Mmm. Mmm. Won't he do it? Won't he do it? Won't he do it? She said she in her jammy super chat. Thank you, Lord. Thank you, thank you, thank you, Lord. Thank you for everything that you do. He woke us up this morning. He gave us his son. If you don't think it for nothing else, think it for that because that's everything. Because without his son, you guys, we are not covered. We cannot be covered. I don't care what life looks like to you right now. I guarantee you one thing, it will look a lot grimmer if we didn't have the son. Yes, it will. Won't he? Won't he do it? Mm-hmm. Because the trials and the tribulations of this world is unbelievable. You gonna go through it now. You gonna go through it. And it's gonna be hard to deny the things of this world because we feel like we have to eat. We feel we need a roof over our head. We feel we need that car. We feel we need a husband. We feel we need to see our kids. We feel we need to have a job. We feel we need to be speaking. We feel, you know, um, somebody has to like us or look at our hair or we need to have hair. People cry about hair. People cry about what to wear. People cry about what to say. People cry about what to eat. So, even if you ain't got all of that, but you got 90% of it, be thankful because you ain't got to have none of it because it's all his. He could do what he want with it. She says, my twins turned 2 months today. All right, Candy. Yes, this is my son's birthday. He was born today. And I would tell y'all the story, but y'all wouldn't believe it if I told it to you. You wouldn't believe it. But God is good. And you think about all the things you did when you had to have that kid. Everybody's got a story. And I I didn't plan on this child. But I'm not gonna get in the jet of it because y'all be like, oh, you did something, SP. Well, whatever. Anyway, he here. He's here. And he's here to stay. Because we don't believe in all that abortion. We don't believe in it. Now that's for me. That's for me. Yes, today is my son's birthday. And he will be turning, this is an even year. I think he turns 28, 29. Let me see. 28. He turns 28. She said, tell us. Okay, I will tell you. My husband's in another room, but he knows the story. So I will tell you. I got nothing to hide. So, like, I was minding my own business. I already had my daughter. Minding my own business. A girlfriend of mine came over to my house. She had her cousin with her. Her cousin's girlfriend, or so-called girl, wanted to be with her, and she had her fiance with her. They were there to visit me because I was just staying at home minding my own business on Christmas Eve. So she came over and she said, girl, she said, I ain't seen you in a while. She didn't call and tell me she was coming or whatever. She just popped up and here's all these people at my house. 4 people. Her fiance, her, let's say her fiance, her cousin just got out the army, and and a girlfriend of hers that liked it, her cousin that just got out the army. A real dark chocolate guy. So they come in the house, and I'm just sitting there with my baby. My baby. I was sitting there with my baby. She was 1 year old. And I was like, had a little playpen out, and she's walking and doing all kind of stuff. And we played with the baby and we talked, and she's like, girl, this, that, and the other. I can't even remember where I met this girl at. I think I met her at a job that I had. April said, I like dark chocolate. she, Anita B said, chocolate is dangerous. Yeah. Anyway, so they got ready to leave. And so they left. I said goodbye to them and everything. And we talked and chitter chattered. And then they got in the car and they left or something. I had a knock on the door. Stop, Suge. You tripping. You tripping. You tripping. Chick said, I love your stories too. Anyway, I had a knock on the door. So I went to the door and I opened it, and there's the dark chocolate brother standing at the door. And he was like, I left my keys. And I was like, oh, okay, let me see. He done put them in the couch or whatever. And he was like, um, can I get your number? I said, no, you with somebody. What are you doing? He said, no, I'm not. She wants to be with me. I don't even know her. He said, I'm just being polite. We're not together. Ask my cousin. He said, I said, well, I said, tell your cousin to call me. I said, tell your cousin to call me because I don't do that. You know? He was like, okay, she'll tell you. He's like, I don't. He said, I'm liking you. I said, oh, snap. I'm like, you liking me and I got a whole baby over here. I ain't even trying to do nothing. And so the cousin called because I didn't give him my number because, I don't believe what anybody just say. So the cousin called me. We were talking. Because he done told her, call her, whatever. So she calls me and she says, nah, he ain't with her. Yeah, a whole baby, girl. And this dude was really still trying to be with somebody with a baby. A, a new baby. My baby ain't number 1 years old. I didn't have to go out in the street and go find him, look for him. I was minding my own business. And so she was like, "No, he ain't with her. She trying to be with him because she know he just got out the army. You know, they got that they get that schooling, they get all that free schooling, girl. They get them loans for them houses. You know, they got that big money put up because they been in the army, and they got a nice 401k." She was like, "Girl, what you doing?" I said, "I don't know." She said, "You better jump on it." And she said, "He's a manly man." I said, "Okay, here we go." So I started, so we went out. I started dating him for a while. I really wasn't interested. Not, I was interested in just the conversation and that's all. Because, I was minding, like I said, minding my own business. I wasn't interested in anything else. So, one day we just fooling around, playing around or something, and it got a little heated or whatever. And when I say a little heated, it wasn't nothing that we did. Like sometimes I would come over there and spend the night, but we wasn't doing anything, because I'm not that kind of a girl. Okay? I'm just let you guys know. I'm just not. So we were just fooling around or whatever, and he got ready to do something. I said, "Hey, hold on." He was like, "What?" I was like, "I ain't on no birth control." And he was like, "I don't want no kids." I said, "Cool. So you stay on your side, and I'll stay on my side." Guess what? So we still seeing each other, whatever. He says, "Go get on the birth control." So I went to my doctor and I said, "I need birth control pills." The doctor says, "Okay, we're going to wait 30 days until you have your first period." You guys know how that works. We got to wait until you have your period, and then we'll start you on it. I said, "Okay." So my job, now here's the weird thing. My job was acting like I had got another job, which was I was only getting paid like $17 an hour from this job. So another job, aircraft, you guys, wanted me. They said, "We start you off with like 21, $22 an hour." So I jumped over there to the other job. So I jumped over there, but then they had a lot of mandatory overtime. Mandatory overtime. So I started doing, working. I lived by myself. I had my own little house. I didn't have an apartment. I had my own little house. Okay. So he was saying he was going out of town. And I said, "Well, I want to go with you. I wanted to see what was going to happen. So I'm like, "I'm going with you." He says, "No, I don't have enough money to take you." I said, "Well, I can take myself. I got my own money. I'll work some of this overtime." You know what I'm saying? I'll work some of this overtime. He said, "Okay." So instead of, I was working second shift. So instead of at night when I get off work, that I would go over there and hang out with him, pick up my daughter, and I would go to his house and hang out with him. Instead of doing that, I just started working 4 hours over every night. It's so late in the morning, 2 o'clock in the morning, 4 o'clock in the morning. Ain't no need of me going over to his house. Everybody be going to be thinking I'm going over there for a booty call. So I'ma just go home. And he live in a bad area downtown, and it was like it's a lot of roaches over there. And I told him he had to clean up the his house because I don't want my daughter getting roaches in her ears and in her diaper and stuff. So he had to bomb his apartment. So I quit going over there and I went on home every day. So next thing I know, my cousin calls me up, and her name is, and you guys heard this story, her name rhymes with my name. So we were like, okay, USP, she TT. Okay? She says, she said, cousin, I think I'm pregnant by Big Mark. And what she mean by Big Mark, he was a big dope dealer in town. So I was like, okay. I said, well, then go get you a pregnancy test. She said, I don't have no money. I said, girl, I ain't got no money either. I ain't got no money for you, no pregnancy test. You having all this fun. She says, I ain't got no money. I said, I tell you what you can do. You can go to parent plan, uh, parent plan hood, whatever it is. They do it for free. I've been there before. They can do it for free. She said, I'm scared. She said, she said, would you go with me? I said, yeah, I'll go with you. So I went with her. We were sitting in the parking lot. I said, go on in. She said, no, no, no. I said, go, girl, go. She said, come with me. So I said, okay. So I said, I'm going to show you how to do this. You can get all the free, pregnancy tests. You ain't got to go to Dollar Tree and do all that, give them your little $5. We put that $5 in the gas tank and ride. We were young, not that young. This is in our 20s, in our early 20s. Anyway, so because you got to think about it, my son is 29. I mean 28. My daughter's 30. So anyway, we walk into Parent Planned Hood, and I said, "Hey, I'm SP. Da 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 da. I haven't had a period in like a month or two," and so she says, "Okay, here's your cup. Go in the room and pee in the cup, and then stick it in the window. That's all you got to do." I said, "Okay." So then my cousin, TT, she comes up behind me and she says, I haven't had a period. She says the same thing I said. She said, I haven't had a period in 35, 40 days. And I just want to make sure. And they didn't ask no more questions or nothing. She says, okay. They give her a cup. I went in room A. She went in room B. We come out, we sit down. April said, I remember those days. We sit down and we're sitting there talking, reading the little magazines and everything. And she says, we got your results. It was like really quick. She said, we got your results. And we was like, what's going on? Because I'm looking at my cousin because she don't have a baby. I already got a baby. She don't have a baby. We think she can have kids. They said, TT, you're not pregnant, but SP, you pregnant. I said, no, you got us mixed up. I'm SP. She's TT. She the one been doing some stuff. They said, TT's not pregnant. SP, you pregnant. I said, there's no way I could be pregnant. I haven't done anything. She says, well, the young lady that was in room A is pregnant. Now, if that's you, SP, you're pregnant. Now, we can't tell you how far along you are, but you are. And I said, no, no, we didn't do anything. We didn't do anything. I didn't get to enjoy it. We didn't do it. No, you guys got it mixed up. I'm telling you, you guys got it mixed up. I'm sorry. And so we left, and my cousin went home. She was like, cousin, you pregnant? I was like, girl, nah, they tripping. They tripping. But the lady was talking to me, and she says, what are you going to do? I said, what do you mean what I'm going to do? You guys are wrong. She said, so you haven't thought about keeping this child? She was like, well, we got alternatives for you. Since it's so early, we can give you a pill right now, and it'll flush that thing right out. That's what they said to me. They can give me a pill right now and flush this thing right out. That's what they said to me. They didn't offer me like abortion. Adoption. They offered me abortion. I didn't even believe I was. Anyway. So, yeah. Yeah, that's the only thing she talked about was flushing this thing out. That's what she said. She said she could flush this thing out. Yeah, it scared me. Well, it April, it really didn't scare me because I just thought that they had me and my cousin mixed up, really. I really thought that they had our P mixed up because I didn't have any intercourse with this man. No, I really didn't. Y'all can believe what you want. But anyway, I told him about it, and he said, "You've been cheating on me. You've been cheating on me." Um, I'm sorry, Kay. We not talking about that today. Anyway, Kay said, "What did I just do?" You wasn't in here. Yes, it's a pill. Anyway, so I'm gonna just let y'all say whatever y'all want to say. If y'all want to talk about Steve Wilco, then fine. But I'm not trying to. I'm not trying to hear it. I don't. It don't. I don't. They're not famous to me. They're not famous to me. Anyway, so they ain't gonna tell us where the baby at. That's all I got to say. Anyway, she says, "No, SP, I want to hear your story." Okay, okay. Um, April said, "I'm sorry. You're good, April." I mean not April, but okay, you good. So when I told him that I was pregnant, he didn't believe it because, like I just told you guys, we didn't do anything. We didn't do anything. So he was like, "I'm done with you. You cheat. If you are pregnant, you cheated, and you just trying to get me all, you know, locked in, locked down, talking about he ain't no stupid nigga in there." That's what he said. I'm just saying, you guys. Sorry. That's what he said. He said, "I know good and well that's not mine because that's just, the way it is. We haven't done anything. And I'm going to let you go because you're trying to play game, run game on me. Or you just not pregnant and you're just trying to get money or whatever." I understand it. I was a little bit upset. But as time went, I just started dating this other person. And I told him I was pregnant. He was like, "I don't care." He was like, "I don't care." And I needed some help. So then he was like, "We can help each other." Instead of him paying his rent and can't pay the bills, and me, I can't, because I'm going to have to take off from work because I got stressing out. Because I went to the doctor and the doctor said that I was pregnant. Couldn't understand it. So I was stressing out, stressing out. So the doctor took me off of work. And before some money was coming in, I was telling a guy friend of mine about it. And he moved in with me because he liked your sister. He liked her anyway. Even though I'm pregnant, he still liked me. Some men just want a place to lay their head or whatever. But it was a big mistake to let him come and move in with me. So, but the bills got paid. The bills got paid. I had my baby. Once I had, like I said, my son's dad didn't believe that I didn't cheat or anything. He didn't know. Like he said, it wasn't his child. I went in there talking to my doctor. Talking to my doctor, I told him that my job took me off of work early. I'm going to lose my insurance. He says, "Okay." And my son's due date was November the 20th. The due date was November the 20th. So I told him my insurance will expire on June, I think it was like June the 18th. I'm sorry, not June, November the 18th. My insurance expires on November the 18th. So my doctor said, "This is what we're going to do. Quit worrying about You're not going to be able to take care of this child, let alone the daddy done took off and ran. I tell you what we'll do. We'll just schedule this child to be delivered. I said, okay. So what you need to do come Monday, which was the day, if you look back 28 years ago, it was on a Monday. After the weekend, if you don't go into labor, come in on Monday, check in, and we'll just do a C-section and take him. And in that way, the insurance can pay for all of it. I said, okay. I said, okay, this is what we're going to do. Okay. I went into the hospital that Monday, called my son's father, and told him they're going to be delivering your child today. He was like, she's tripping. Matter of fact, his family was like, I seen her, and she is pregnant. He was like, no, she ain't. He was like, no, I seen her. She's pregnant, but she with another man. And he was just loving on her. He was hugging on her, holding hands. They living together. They at the movies. They eating popcorn. But she is pregnant. Anyway, he missed all of that, which that was good. But anyway, so the doctor took me in. They were like, okay, this is a scheduled C-section, and I was gonna have a scheduled C-section and all this other stuff. So another woman came in the hospital at the same time that I came into the hospital, and she was scheduled C-section. They put us in the same uh, room, operating room, because it's a C-section. It's not a delivery. So they had a curtain that blocked it, her from me. Me and her had a baby boy the same time. They just cut me open and took him out. He was a little bit underweight. I think he was like 4 pounds, 8 ounces. The other little boy that was they had a C-section also, the young lady that was in the room next to me, her baby was 4 pounds and 8 ounces also. Like I told you guys, I don't believe in abortion. I didn't think I was going to keep this child, so I had already told my doctor that I don't want to see this baby. So they take me back up to the room. I go up to the room, and I lost a lot of blood, a lot of blood. So they kept me in there. I didn't ask to see this baby. I don't want to see the baby. The baby daddy come to see the baby. I got one child already, and I'm struggling to take care of that one. I don't know what I'm gonna do with this other child. I guess I'm gonna just give it up for adoption or whatever. Anyway, I stayed in the hospital for about a week. The baby, my son's father, and his girlfriend pops up. She had a scrub on. I thought she was a nurse. I was asking her, could she go get me this? Could she go get me that? She was like, why would I go get you anything? I said, well, why are you in my room? I thought she was a nurse. She says, no, I'm his girlfriend. Get the heck up out of here. Get her out of here. Y'all done lost your mind. I got to make a decision. And you sitting here like some kind of demonic little devil. Like, is it his? I don't know. Do he look like him? I don't care what he look like. Anyway, so that evening, I was in the room and I was laying there, and I thought to myself, I said, well, I don't know when I'm going to go home. Let me see what this baby look like. Let me see what this baby look like. So I called the nurse and I told the nurse, I said, could you bring me my baby? And she said, no. She said, no. I said, what you mean? She said, we can't bring you your baby. You got to talk to social services. And I said, what do you mean I got to talk to social services? So then the director of the hospital came in and they was like, well, we found drugs in your baby's system. I said, what do you mean you found drugs in my baby's system? There's no way you can find drugs in my baby's system. They said, well, we found cocaine in your baby's system, so you're going to have to talk to social services. I said, there's no way you can find drugs in my baby's system because I don't do drugs. I don't even know what a cocaine looked like. She says, well, social services will be here in the morning to talk to you. I said, oh, okay. So I started crying. I was like, they're just going to just take my baby? I haven't done anything. I haven't done anything. So, first thing I did, I called my boyfriend, my live-in, my live-in boyfriend. By the way, that was cheating on me. But he had a roof over his head. I called him and I said, they taking my baby. So he got, he was a street man. So he come prepared. They ain't taking nothing. They ain't taking nothing. So I called my brothers. Here they come. Call my mama. Call my stepfather. And then I called the baby dad. And I said, they're taking the baby or something. And he's like, taking the baby. He said, what did you do? I said, I don't do drugs. I said, you know, you do drugs. You do drugs. You've been doing drugs and it's in our baby's system. And you know what? I said, you've been doing drugs? You've been doing cocaine? He just hung up the phone. He just hung up the phone. All my family is there, and the police is there. They done locked down the hospital. We all finna fight. We all hollering and screaming and kicking, and y'all ain't taking nothing. All this done went on. I got a big family. All of my family showed up. Cousins showed up. Everybody showed up. I'm sitting there boo-hooing, crying, and everything. They was like, this girl don't do nothing. What are y'all doing? Da, 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 da. And the police like, you guys, we're going to have to put you guys out. We're going to have to put you guys out. Yep. All war broke loose for this child that I didn't even want. Well, I just knew I couldn't take care of him. I wouldn't say I didn't want him. I just didn't have the money to take care of him. So then I called my attorney friend, which I told you guys I had an attorney friend, and I called him up. And I said, they just took my baby. And he was like, calm down. And this is, I don't know if you guys know, but my attorney friend, he was like about 50, 60. He was about 60-year-old white man. And we became friends because he got me out a lot of stuff. I paid him a lot of money. We became friends how much money I done paid him. So, he said, tell me what happened, SP. Tell me what happened. I said, I said, they said that there's cocaine in the baby system or whatever. And he said, did you do it? And I said, I don't even know what it looked like. He was like, did you touch any? Because he knew what kind of life I lived out there in the streets. I've never seen it before in my life. He said, you never seen it? I said, I just called the baby's daddy and asked him, did he do it? And he hung up in my face. He said, the baby can't have it because of him. The baby can only have it because of you. It's what you eat, be in that baby system. See, I didn't even know. I'm like, I done already accused the daddy and everything. I didn't even know. He says, he says, tell me the truth, and I'll just go ahead and represent you. I said, I'm telling you the truth. He said, okay. He said, I'm finna take care of it. And he made some phone calls. And then he called me back in like about 30 minutes. And he said, they're going to be bringing your baby in 24 hours. We're going to give them 24 hours to bring your baby. And I said, they're going to, you're giving them 24 hours to bring me my baby. And he was like, don't do nothing. That would mess up everything. Tell your family to stand down. And I'm thinking, how's this gonna happen? And in about a couple of hours, they come bringing me my baby. In a couple of hours, they brought me my baby. Guess what? Through the whole week, I've been asking for pain pills or pain medicine for the pain. They wasn't giving it to me because they had me mixed up with the other lady that had the baby at the same time I had my child, which she was rushed in the hospital and they took her baby because she was in a drug house when she went into labor, but the baby wasn't turned right. So then they had a C-section and they took her baby. My baby and her baby was mixed up. Yeah. They came, brought me my baby. I packed up my bags and I walked up out the hospital. I was, I was like Dejanay. I'm, I'm through. That's it. Yeah. And that's not true. My niece's husband was doing crack, and when she gave birth, the baby for positive, but she was not husband tested positive 5 years ago. True story. Yeah. She said we went through the DSS to get our daughter from my sister-in-law. She was on drugs really bad, and she asked us to take her, and we agreed. And for 2 years, it was pure HE double oxy. She said, oh my God, SP, poor thing. Yeah, I knew it was a mixed-up situation. Yeah, it was mixed up. I wanted to sue the hospital, but my attorney, I don't know if it was, like he really didn't want me to come up. I should have sued him because I went into distress. My family was distressed. And then, like I said, the ending of that story was, you know, I put child support on the baby daddy, my baby's daddy. I was raising my son. He was watching him and everything. He played all kind of head games and stuff. We went to court. Um, he said that he moved out of town because he done already signed the birth certificate. So they said, no, you can't challenge that this is not your child. You signed it. He said, she tricked me. He said, she didn't trick you. He said, yes, she tricked me. She told me that this was my child. So he moved out of town. Good morning, Papa. Again? Huh? Good morning to me again. Yeah. Breakfast was okay, wasn't it? Well, I'm going to get up and go get the dog some, I promised him some treats. Hmm. Have a good day. Yep. So, anyway, but how did you get pregnant without? Girl, you know, you know, doing all that stuff, you know, that foreplay stuff can get you in the world's trouble. They ain't gotta do all of that, you know. Somebody said, use your imagination. But at the same time, it was a gift from above. We laid my sister-in-law to rest a couple of years after the man she was with wrecked on a dirt road and she passed away. We buried her. He's still walking. So, yep, God sends angel to cover us. Yeah. So we went to court and my son's I got the papers in the mail that says If they move out of town, they can request, even though that they own a birth certificate. If they move out of town, they can request a test to see if that child is his. So he moved out of town, you guys. He moved to Oklahoma, and then he asked for the test. And so I got the papers in the mail, and I was angry, I was mad, I was frustrated. The day of the test, he calls me, and he was like, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, SP. I know that's my child. The baby was like 4 years old or something. They've been picking up the baby and all this other stuff, spending time with the baby. The baby got his last name and all that other stuff. And he was like, I'm so sorry. I'm not going to go take the test. You can go take the test if you want to go take the test, but I'm not going to go take the test. He was like, I just being a knucklehead. He said, I know that baby's mine. I'm just letting people get in my head. And he was like, don't don't stress yourself out, because I'm cussing him out. I'm like, you know this baby yours? Why you got me going to this and gonna stick the baby, stick me just because you playing games? You retard. So anyway, I told my mom about it. My mom was like, what are you gonna do? I said, he said he ain't gonna go take the test. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go because it's a court order. So I'm gonna go. I don't know, but something tells me to go. We need to find out. We need to find out if this is his child, because if it ain't his child, then guess what? It ain't my child. Because everything we done went through, we may still have the wrong baby. So that's why I went. Iris says, no, 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 no. So we went. I never got the results back. We was in court. He done moved back into town. He moved back into town like 2 years later. So now my son is like 6, 7 years old. And he's asking for custody of my child. He wants custody. So the first time we in court, and I told the judge, I said, why would he want custody? He doesn't even know that this child is his. He would not even go get the blood test. The judge said, man, what are you talking about? He knows this child is his. I said, Judge, no, he don't. He didn't take the test. He called me and told me he wasn't going to take the test. The judge looked at the paper and said, he took the test the same day you took the test. He says 99.93% or 99.3% his child. He said this baby's his, and he knows it. That's why he's here. Now he wants custody. Yeah. And I fought with him for 3 years until he lost all his, everything that he had, which was visitation every other weekend and all of that. Now, at the end of all of this, he moved out of state. I like I told you guys, I do like manly men that will, because they will take care of business. They don't have their mama holding their hand, taking care of their business. I don't like a spineless man. They gotta get up and fight and whatever. And at the time, I'm just sitting there thinking to myself, you know, my child would be okay if he got a hold of him, but he lost that because I told y'all about that story about how me and the private investigator, the um, the ex chief police, how I got him to work my case to keep my child. Because the thing was, I worked so much that my kids was in daycare all the time, and they was in daycare. They was in daycare and they was at my mom's house. But I had to provide a way. I had to find a way to provide for both of my children without putting a man in my house. And that was his biggest thing. That and that's true. If I'm at work, he should have the kids. So, but he didn't want to get the kids so I can work. He wanted to come over to my house, cuss me out, run my men friends away, which that ain't happening, Captain, because I get the manly men. But anyway, then he moved up to Las Vegas because, like I said, he's about that life on the other side of the spectrum, which he was trying to keep it down low. And we had to bring it up front. Let everybody know my kid don't need to be up in that situation. His family's all about that. I told you guys. I told you guys. So my son's family got a big family. They got a lot of boys just like my family got a lot of boys. And so, you know, but I just brought his stuff out there. So with the drugs and all of that stuff and all of that stuff, he you know. So anyway, and they're all dark. On my son's side of the family, they're all dark chocolate, and his daddy's bow-legged. Yeah, he be walking, look like his knees touching the ground. Woo. You like chocolate? That's some dark chocolate for you. So he married, got him a wife, got him some kids from his wife, which me and her got along, so she was able to come and pick up the baby and things of that nature. I sent my baby to go live with him, and and we make it work. When the baby went, if my son needed something, their family, they were on it. His father, my son's dad's father, and I were like, it seemed like his grandfather was like the daddy, like my son's daddy. He literally welcomed my son in the family, picked him up just like he was daddy, bought him things. When he got in trouble at school, Grandpa was there. And I love that man. Could nobody tell me. When I went to court and I talked all trash on the whole family, I said, leave the grandpa out. I said, but this cousin did this. Let me tell you, let me show you the rap sheet. They do this, they do that. Oh, baby, I told you. And they are one of the biggest dope families in town. If not, I'm sorry, they were the biggest dope dealing family in town. Now they're out in California. Remember when I told you guys my mother raised some other boys in our family when I was sent away? My mother raised another young man. That young man is the biggest on the East Coast in the Midwest. And that is his cousin. That is his first cousin. This young man's mother died in when he was like 3, and my mother just raised him, and he was just so angry. But anyway, you guys, my mother, when I'm not there, she said I might as well just go ahead and get this young boy because he didn't have social service didn't come pick him up. None of the cousins took care of him. He would just lay down with my brothers, lay down like, and he'd be at the dinner table just like my brothers. Where did this young kid come from? My mother just didn't ever say nothing, and we found out later on he went up East Coast. When we seen him again, I'm like, he was like, you don't know who I am? Where did you been? I don't know. I don't know. When my brother passed away, he came down here. That's when we know who we was like, we called him Stank. We called him Stank, you guys. We like Stank. He had that dress just came out. He had dress and everything. He was good looking too. He was really good looking. He come up in this like a Maserati. What? Who is that? Stank? What you doing? So, anyway, I promise you, them chocolate tall, now legged brothers are sinful for my soul. And yes, Belinda, I like them tall. I don't like the squatty body. But yeah, you know. So, I mean, it's kind of weird how I really, I won't say I didn't want my child because I always loved kids. I love babies. I just knew I couldn't. But that night when I sit in the bed and I was thinking and I was like, if I can take care of this child, I can take care of we can split. It don't matter if we got one bowl of cereal, we can still share. I don't have to eat. I'm gonna find something to eat, you know? But I tell you what, them and I learned something about and we can talk about dark skin, light skin, whatever. I would only you know what? I dated both. My husband is actually light skinned. You guys, he looks dark because he be out there working in the streets, outside in the sun or something. But if you take off his shirt, it'll blind you. He's light skinned. His mother's light. His whole family's light skinned. But I'm glad he got a little color to his face, though. Because I don't know if I could do it. Because I do prefer dark skinned men. I don't know. I just love them. I don't know. I just do. But you know what? I learned to not look on the outside. And now it's what they have on the inside. So it doesn't matter to me if they're dark or light or white or pink or purple. It has to do with how they're going to treat me. And we're going to be able to get along because we're going to go through some things. But after we fight, can we still get along? And that's how I chose him. That's how I chose him. Because you're going to fight. You're going to argue. Baby doll said, I love me chocolate drop. Baby doll, how you doing? Okay, you guys, I want to share something because I want to share something with you guys before I get off of here because I got to get some work done. Um, I talked to this morning. That's why I was a little bit late. I made some breakfast for my husband. Go SV, go SV, go SV. Yes, I did. I don't normally do it, so I did it. Money short, so that's what I had to do. She said SP, light skin, dark skin, medium long, as no drugs. Exactly. Exactly. Um, cause them dark buff men are mine. I do like them dark though. I'm just being honest. Make sure you guys put those thumbs up. I haven't been saying nothing about no thumbs up, so I'm gonna have to get back on it because y'all ain't been doing it. And your girl looking pitiful over here. I'm looking pitiful. She said my husband is light, almost white, with those light eyes, and tall 6'4", and I'm 4'11". You go, Zena. Zena, he'll pick Zena up. Zena be like, yeah, daddy. She said, she 4'11". Girl, he liking your size. He liking that fun size, ain't he? I know. I know. The most attractive men can turn ugly real quick if they don't have a good heart. Exactly, Chrissy. They can. Keep my grandson in your prayers. Okay, April, we'll put it on there. I don't know. I don't know if Freddie's in here. I'm gonna have to April. Okay. I'll write it down. Anyway, you guys, I wanted to share. We had some information, and it was street information on what was going on in the Tyree Gibson case. We were going to have his mom on for the awareness of it, but we've been doing some work on the back end of it, and we got some results out of there. I didn't reach out to her for a while because it was just coming in very small, little anything. Anyway, you guys, I called her this morning and I spoke to her this morning, and she said, and I'm just giving you guys this. She said that all the streets are saying something, and she says she still have not got an answer. And unless you could put your, I asked her, I said, do you want to hear what we have? And she says, no, I'm not accepting it until somebody show me. Thank you. He can run away. Took 2 days to find him. Oh, okay. She said he ran away. It took 2 days to find him. Well, at least you found him. My son's father looks like Mr. Chestnut. Girl, shut up. Just tall and very lustful. I had to pray to be delivered. Never knew you could be addicted to some man body. Girl, yeah, you can. Yep. Good afternoon from Canada. How you doing, Canada? I got something for Canada. Make sure, Canada, you be around in tonight or tomorrow. I'll probably have it all done. That's some stuff. You gonna probably know exactly what I'm talking about. So it's toxic. You make sure you come on. You make sure you come on back tonight. Cause maybe you could put some highlights on some of the things. No married couple go years without a fight. Yeah, you're right. But we not only make up, but if you agree all the time, that is one boring marriage. Yeah, you're right. You were right. We don't fight like first as soon as we got married, as soon as we got married, we had a couple of little spats, and we just looked at each other. I mean, and it was me. It was me going, hey, meh," and that's you know how you got your little sayings. You say them, they smart, they cute, and if you don't like it, you know the highway or the byway. It don't matter to me. Whatever. You be seeing your little stuff. My husband said, "Don't you talk like that to me. Just 'cause you got me don't mean you know you got me." And she said, "I call them heated discussions." Yeah, take his mom and daddy are loving. Yeah, they are very kind people. Bless his family. Yeah, we're gonna keep them in our prayers, you guys. Yeah, you have to get to know each other. You learn to agree to disagree. Yep, we have learned. You know what? When we disagree, you know what? Sometimes there don't be no communicating, no talking for a week, a whole week. But sooner or later, we look at each other. I won't cook. It ain't like I'm like I ain't cooking because my husband he loves to go out and eat anyway. That's it. I'm just giving him what he wants. That's what he likes. He likes the atmosphere. He likes to go out and eat. That's what he's used to. He's been doing it, and that's what he do. Matter of fact, every place he go to, they know him by name. And I'm not gonna stop that. Mm-mm. Girl, I try to stop it. He'd be like, "Nah, this ain't good. This ain't better than such." People be like, "Oh, girl, you just ain't putting it down." Girl, all my whole family is chefs and maitre d's. They know how to cook. This man, it ain't that. I told y'all about the story where I switched it up with the place that he loves to eat at, and served it to him. He was like, "No, this ain't like theirs." What are you talking about? It is theirs. So, see what I'm saying? You got to know your worth. You got to know that you can't stop somebody from being who they are. That's who he is. Let somebody get in your ear talking about, "Girl, I can cook a mean green. I can cook a mean green." No, if my husband wants to go out and eat, let him go out and eat. Ain't got nothing to do with your cooking. Now, you can get in your feelings about it because he likes to go out and eat, but he likes to do what he likes to do. And while he's out there eating, everybody's talking about, "Girl, I wouldn't be doing it." He invites me all the time. I just don't like to. I just don't. I rather eat ramen noodles be having somebody's hands all in my food. You feel me? I ain't with all that. Because I know people don't wash their hands. They come right out the bathroom, go right in the kitchen. Girl, please. I don't care. I don't care if you at Olive Garden, uh, Chicago Inn, or you at Texas Roadhouse, or wherever you go. They don't wash their hands, and you're getting that nastiness. And it is. It's nasty. It's gross. 90% of people don't wash their hands in the restaurants. They don't. They come out like they wash their hand. They dig all in their hair. They scratching and everything. They hold in their little thing. And then they come and make you a salad. No, I don't think so. I don't need it. I know if I wash my hands or not when I'm in the kitchen. So I don't go out that much. But my husband likes it. But I think he likes, yeah, I can't eat out like that. I can't do it. Oh, shoot, I got a hole in my sock. I gotta throw these away. SP, the water be cold or hardly come on. The water be cold or hardly come on. Hey, Robin, how you doing? Kelly, how you doing? Anyway, that's me, SP, very picky about who food I eat. Yeah, his family can cook, and they do every holiday. The holiday coming up, they gonna be cooking for Thanksgiving. He gonna go over there and eat. You know what? I'm not. He'll bring me something to eat. Sugar get it. Sugar get it. Every time. I tell him don't do it. You're wasting food. Let me tell you something, and I'm gonna get off of here, you guys. I got a friend in Oklahoma, and he's got a sister. And his sister takes care of her older sister and her older sister child, which her older sister was a prostitute at the time, in the time. But the guy that she was working for, the guy she was working for, family cooked her a meal, and she ate this meal, and now she don't even know. I mean, she acts like she acts like a 3-year-old, and I didn't know what happened to her. And I asked her, "What happened to your sister?" That I mean, she got pregnant. She got pregnant while she was prostituting, but they fed her some food. They gave her some food, and after she ate the food, she lost her mind. And so she takes care of the baby, and she takes care of her sister. And she told me, she said, SP, my sister was eating his family's food, and look what happened to her. I don't know what they put in. I don't know if she threw up. I don't know if she went in a coma. All I can tell you, she told me, don't eat people's food. And that has happened to me one time. I've eaten somebody's food and got sicker than a dog. And I won't ever do that again. Yeah. So, yeah, she lost her mind. She lost her mind. And matter of fact, they called me, the young guy that I used to talk to, he called me the other day. I don't know what he calling me for, but he called me. And he better stop. I'm going to put a block on my phone because I don't think he knows that. I haven't talked to him in at least 10 years. Hey, Suge, say his belly is sensitive. Yeah, hello, my loves. I just got in. Sounds like I missed most of. Yes, you did, great love. You're so right. I rarely eat out, especially meat. Yeah, yeah. So you guys, I'm gonna get off of here. We did make another commercial, and it is for Nora's Authentic Designer Handbag. She is I gotta get her okay on some things. I think I'm still gonna work on it, tweak it up a little bit. Um, we're still working on that one case I was telling you about, trying to get all the information. But make sure you guys check out Vanetta Ferguson. We got her commercial up. We're going to try to install it so it can come up. I'm trying to get my daughter over here to get it to come up so we can say, y'all ready for this? And then we got Rakia's commercial going because my phone won't do it. I tried to do it. I'm going to call my daughter now. But I got all week. I got all week. But I did, I got to go call. I already got an interview, you guys, for this other new job that I'm going to try to go for. YouTube is not getting it. New YouTube is not getting it. Everybody be like, SVB doing, making this money on YouTube. Girl, I wouldn't be looking for a job if I made money on YouTube. It's, it takes time. And I'm going to continue doing this, but I'm ready to go back to work because I want to get my refrigerator paid off, and I want to pay off 2 credit cards. Bam! I want to pay off 2 credit cards this coming year. That's my goal. Once I do that, I'm good. I always make a goal, and this is my New Year's resolution. I don't wait for January to get here. This is my goal, and I start activating the things I need to do to get to my goal. My goal is pay off this refrigerator really quick, get my stove really quick, and pay off 2 credit cards. I don't care if they're the smallest credit card, but I want to pay off 2 of them. That's what I'm going to do. How about that? And one of the businesses is going to be open, right? I wish it was open before Christmas, but that's like a lot of work. But anyway, you guys, make sure you visit Vanita Ferguson or Facebook, Vanita Ferguson's website.com. And oh, she got another one up there. Vanita Ferguson's artist website.com. So, and you can find her on Facebook. And it's facebook.com/Vanitas315. Okay, you guys, I'm going to get off here. And I will check you guys out later. Just be careful, SP. That Rona count is steady going up. Yeah, I know. But, you know, she says, good to set goals. You would definitely get it done. Yeah. Have a great day. Hey, Chrissy. Chrissy, you been around for a long time. Nice seeing you. I had stopped seeing you for a while. I was wondering where you was at. Girl, Chrissy been around a long time. Matter of fact, if I really think, I think you've been around longer than anybody, Chrissy. You've been around a long time. I'll see you guys later. She said, see you later, alligator. All right, I'm finna get on off here. I gotta eat, you guys. Be good, be safe, and be nice to each other. Bye.